everybody. If I could have all of your attention, please. I just wanted to say a few words. And first of all, if I didn't get a chance to be introduced to you earlier at the rehearsal, I know things were kind of hectic. I am Jamie, Jake's mom, mother of the groom. I want to first thank all of you for being here at our home tonight and for sharing this weekend with Jake and Hunter. I know it means a lot to them. I am going to start off with a little cute story that I remember about Jake in first grade. He brought home what was actually his one and only demerit slip to us in all of his 12 years. And actually that's 13 counting kindergarten, sorry. And that slip said that he was in trouble at recess for chasing all of the girls and trying to kiss them. But the real problem was that he was asked to not kiss them, and he still chose to chase them and try to get them and kiss them. Well, of course, Jason and I laughed a little bit behind closed doors, but then we had to do the parental duty and explain to him that it was not respectful to chase girls and kiss them when they did not want to be kissed by him. So that was not the start of defiant years like you might think. Jake actually was a pleasure to raise and did not cause much trouble for us, believe it or not. Jake, we're actually so proud of you and the man that you've become. And Hunter, having prayed for you since Jake was a little boy, we could not be prouder, and you compliment him so well. I really have had a hard time understanding how 19 years has gone by because it feels like yesterday. And in fact, this moment brings a lot of nostalgic memories to us. It was in 1994 that Jason and I actually were high school sweethearts and getting married also at 19. As a couple, one of our proudest moments was when Jake was born, and as equally a proud moment was when you were born also, Jaden, but tonight's about your brother and Hunter. So with Jake growing up, I remember a lot of emergency room visits and doctor visits, a lot of athletic games, baseball, football, wrestling, many of those turning into broken ankles, broken foot, broken wrist, and then even one of his groomsmen here, I believe, shot him in the foot with a pellet gun trying to shoot grasshoppers. Typical boy thing, right? There was also the most dreadful call one night when a fellow groomsman as well was with him, and they rolled over his truck. Now, we are lucky that we're all here tonight, so I don't like to remember that one, really. But in the midst of all this growing up Jake was doing, he did form a courtship with Hunter. I remember Hunter as a little girl watching a lot of the Little League games that Jake and Tracer were playing in together. Tracer, Hunter's brother, of course, was a big part of, I think, what actually pushed Jake to finally ask Hunter out. I think he had his eye on her for a long time, but it was at lunch one day when they were all discussing who around this campus would make a good girlfriend. And it was brought up what delicious sandwiches and cookies Hunter made. And I think it was probably that word cookies that really pushed Jake to finally ask the cutest cheerleader on the squad out. So from then on, I have watched the two of you become each other's cheerleaders, and you now can finish each other's sentences a lot of times. You know what the other is thinking before it's even said out loud. And as we're here for Jake and Hunter at this beautiful occasion, Hunter, I just want you to know how much we love what you do for Jake. You actually bring out the words in his quiet spirit, and all of us here who know Jake know what a quiet guy he is, but she can bring out many words in that boy. You also put an extraordinary smile on his face, and we also love that you fill his stomach with those delicious cookies. And I can vouch that I've had them, and they are amazing. Jake, we also see how you put the smile on Hunter's face as well, and we know what an adventure that you take her on and keep her on her toes. So I just want to recognize out loud tonight how excited we are for your union and your marriage, and how exciting it is for his parents, us, to know that Jake can now chase and kiss Hunter anytime he wants. Marriage truly is a blessing, you guys, and we watch your friendship blooming, and I just think you're going to have an amazing marriage. And I think it's actually a really great thing that you found each other in your youthful years, because you may get to have a lot of years together, and that is our prayer and our wish for you, is that you have a lot of joyful years together. And again, just thank you guys all for being here, and let's just have a great rest of the night and a great wedding tomorrow.